Cool.
I unmuted the wrong thing. Nope, your camera's good. I don't know why I redid that.
You were covered. Had to.
You knew we were live, and your brain just went.
Yeah. Run it back.
Right. I thought I had the Twitch unmuted. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, same. I was like,
It was like the same
oh,
tone and everything.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday!
Yay, Monday.
Hello.
Mondays. What a Monday.
Monday
weekend.
only at the Death Dream Studios.
It's like The Cure singing.
It has been a weekend. How's everybody doing?
You had food
Alive.
poisoning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
overall good. It just things like
Yeah. We're live.
we're live.
Indeed.
We're
live and alive.
live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
On this side of the dirt, as I think I've said before.
Yes. 6 feet above, not below.
I wish I was 6 feet above.
I'm not 6 feet above. I'm like 2 inches short.
Yeah.
I'll be like telling my kid, I'll be like, hey, can you get that? And they're like, why can't you get it? I was like, well, it's like way down there. You're way closer.
God damn it. Oh, to be a baller, shot collar, 20-inch rims. I'm just, I
I
don't
don't
know
think
what's
you
going
want
on with
20-inch
me.
rims.
I would not mind it. One of my dream cars, one of my many dream cars. I'm not even a car person, but I'd love like a 2004 Dodge Durango on 20-inch rims in a like a shocking like green with glitter.
They're gonna say shocking grasp.
I was like,
The shocking
Yeah.
grasp.
Like an electric green with
With a
glitter.
taser.
I've seen one of those BMWs where they like hit the unlock button 3 times and the windows roll down and then the top like folds into the trunk and disappears like Bumblebee. I always wanted something that does that. 1 minute it's a solid car, the next minute it's a convertible and you didn't have to do nothing but hit a button.
That's cool.
That's cool.
My dream car is one that will stop fucking braking.
Ah,
Makes sense. Yeah.
that'd be good. Car that doesn't break. A forever car. One day.
Yeah. They're
One
not
day
going to
we'll-
sell that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh.
Like everything else in the world, they're like, oh, 5 years, and then the warranty
Right.
goes bad.
That's all you
Some-
get.
Somebody invents it and then he gets unalived.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You take
Likely.
it, buy the patent, bury it in the Indiana Jones vault, right next to the Ark, and nobody ever sees it.
Yeah, you know, there's like key words that they listen for, you know, like hydrogen ran and oil are 2 of them, you know, and who said oil?
There's
Who's got the oil?
I found this dude out on one of my real deep dives. I wouldn't call it a deep dive. Just scrolling through, doom scrolling. There's a dude who's turning plastic into reusable oil, which is super interesting.
That's
Hmm.
Which I think would be super beneficial as long as the, you know, what is it? The outcome, the processing doesn't further pollute, I guess.
right.
But
Sure.
Fair.
No,
didn't
no
really-
longer burning the dinosaurs.
yeah. We'll
Yeah, I
see.
mean, we did so much work to take dinosaurs out of the ground, refine them, and then turn them back into dinosaurs, you know? So,
The woolly mouse had successful trials, so now they're looking at doing the woolly mammoth.
Woolly
about that.
mouse.
Yeah, the woolly mouse is cute.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that's a real thing.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's not a joke. That they're actually doing it,
That
but
is
it's
a
not
thing.
like resurrecting old species. It's
Hmm.
editing genes in the existing species to make that like a prominent thing.
Okay.
So it essentially they're
Whoa.
reactivating the woolly gene.
That's amazing. This thing looks
Interesting.
like a guinea
and-
pig, but some
Wait,
Yeah.
so like reactivating like ancient DNA or something that like brings out older stuff?
They're essentially parts of the DNA that trigger that mutation. And then they're also looking at doing it for like there's a something tiger. Is it the Tasmanian tiger that's pretty much
Oh.
extinct?
Oh yeah.
and a couple other things that essentially allowing old species that have gone extinct. Um, uh, Animal extinction is really fascinating and something we shall be very aware of, but I'm not going to go down that rant right now.
Aren't we supposedly going through another extinction right now?
We're going through I believe I think it's the 10th
10th,
extinction
yeah, I
right
remember
now.
reading a little bit
Um,
about that. But the
yeah,
thylacine is the Tasmanian tiger, and
yeah.
is a fascinating animal.
There. Yes.
Last seen alive in captivity in 1936. They're actually used as creatures in Pathfinder and other ttrpgs, but I came across them as a player on the rare occasion. But pretty cool little animals. Speaking of Pathfinder, we're here to do that,
I was
right?
gonna say, speaking of cool little animals,
Look
introduce
at
the
me.
players.
Oh yeah, you guys too.
Oh.
I think I'm the only one that's under 5'5" though.
Yeah.
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 This is episode 46 of Whispers of Doom, where we find a couple of 5e converts and Paizo stands ramping around the 200th volume of Pathfinder 2nd Edition, 200-page full campaign, 7 Dooms from Sandpoint. Yeah, that's what we're here to do. You people out there in Twitch land, spend your channel point rewards. You can name NPCs and drop some loot for the players here. If you want to support us in other ways, you can share us with your friends and family, give us a follow. All that's free, and so is joining our Discord. We talk nerdy and play games, and we've already kicked off the year with some Pathfinder Society scenarios. And this weekend was wild. If you aren't in our Discord already, you missed the flurry. We had a huge influx of folks joining us from the Noobs Network. Now there's a ton of games going on between Delta Green, Pathfinder modules, Blades in the Dark. I think there's talks of even some Vampire the Masquerade happening, or even Mage. Along with some Paizo organized play scenarios, we have been very busy trying to not implode upon ourselves, but I think we're trucking along quite well with that gigantic influx. To go along with that, we also have a Stream Loots page where you can purchase booster packs with cards that you can play during the stream. Disrupt the stream with cards like Rock Slide or Deft Parry to grant bonuses, boons, or just harry the party with any number of things. That's a good card. I'm going to throw that in there. Suddenly Harry. I don't know what that could mean, but let's let your imagination run wild with that, and I'll punch that in sometime before the next stream. But yeah, you can do that. You could also donate bits to the channel. For 500 bits, you can give a player or me the chance to re-roll a die with essentially a hero point, or obol as we've named them. If you sub to the channel, you get one every month to give out. For 1,000 of those bits, you roll a D100 in chat, and a random encounter will happen as soon as possible. That'll be a hazard or any number of things, really. Table has been untouched, so you could be the first in chat to see that happen. Make it happen. What else is going on? Our anniversary episode is creeping up still. We'll be marathoning to celebrate on April 12th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It also coincides with Extra Life's charity event, so we're participating in that. So any subs or bits donated to the channel will be matched and sent off to the UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital. That is a local hospital to some of us here in the California, San Francisco region. So yeah, come by, watch us, and support a great cause. You guys got announcements? I think I'm done.
Cody is running Starfinder
That's
next
right!
week.
I forgot.
Yes.
Lasers,
and
and feelings.
inside of a
I love
Doom.
that game.
Yes, the characters for this Starfinder game are wonderful, and I'm excited to see what character Robert is going to come up with as a final addition to the party next week.
Yes, I get to play.
Robert gets to play. It's gonna be fun. Now we just need to all simultaneously hope and pray that my new space and the Wi-Fi I will be
Oh
using
boy.
can handle it.
Yes. Yes. I can't. I feel bad because I keep forgetting. I'm just so used to not playing in any games that it's just not even a thought. It's not even a conscious thought of mine. But I'm very excited to play in that. Join the crew. And yeah, that'll be nice. Get through that with you guys. It'll be sad not having Nick with us there, but he's got a life outside of this, unfortunately. As much
He'll
of us
be
do.
there next
He'll
week.
be there.
Oh, you'll
Yeah.
be there. I thought. Oh, sorry. It's the week,
The week after that.
Ah,
Ah,
we'll probably
time.
have something else happening or a pre-recorded session. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
We got a couple weeks.
We're all gonna play Repo together.
I would be so down for just like a game jam session.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
fucking
Let's play
fucking around.
Repo.
I don't know what that
Repo?
is, but
Repo
Are any
is
genetic operas
basically-
involved?
I love that. I mean, that's a fantastic movie.
Repo is the new Lethal Company, essentially.
interesting.
Except you are all little robots, and it's more physics-based. So if you're too rough with the stuff you're trying to collect, then it can break or lose value. A lot of people playing it right now. It's really funny.
We're little repo
and
men.
yeah, essentially.
Robots,
Right.
little repo robots.
Yeah, it looks really fun. I did end up buying it recently. So it's only $10.
All right.
I guess Deep Rock is old now.
I honestly would still be down to play Deep Rock though, because I never really got to.
Well, we'll figure it out next week. Before the 7th.
There you go.
Eventually.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Why don't we have some of these listeners hop into the Discord and tell us what you think?
Yeah.
Yes. Hashtag sticker me daddy. Dylan will be forced to send you stickers unless
In
you're outside the
7 to
continent or
8
US,
months.
and then you can then you can initiate a negotiation with him. Be like, this is why you should send me stickers and why you should cover the shipping cost. We'll leave you vacuous.
Love it.
Yes.
All right.
Love it.
Are we ready to
Live
by the die
and
and
die
die
by
by
the
the
die?
Yes, we are.
Indeed.
Indeed, by the die.
Last week, the party successfully performed the long... Nope, that's the wrong recap. Last time, the group made their way to the pit, avoiding all random encounters. They found it. It took most of the morning leading into the afternoon. They found the pit, yawning as it lay bare at the top of the Devil's Platter, 50 feet across with several ledges seen peering up at the party from below. There's a thick, unnatural fog some ways down that prevents vision into the deeper depths as they clambered into it. The sound of a discordant whistling could be heard, the source of which a goblin was seen skittering away. They made it to the first ledge and found a doorway into a heavily trapped room. They didn't know it was trapped, of course, but inside they found taxidermied spiders and a demonic-looking horse that spat out some stank. Calliope caught the brunt of that stank, taking a deep breath, mouth open, just inhaled. As she clanked away to avoid any further damage from the hazard, she sprang a spider trap covered in webs and drawing the attention of a goblin from around the corner. Giddy, though, quick thinking, mentioned that they were there to meet Chief Ripnugget. A brief conversation was had, the goblin was convinced, and then wobbled away to what we assume is to alert his kinfolk. While they disappeared around the corner, a secret door opened up to reveal another goblin. This one, very smirkish, invited them in to a room littered with almost complete taxidermied animals, similar to the one in the room they just left. This one's name was Tunch, who had a scheme against another goblin in their tribe, the Rusthenge tribe, touting holes in their teeth and making disturbing noises, as various alerts or just out of boredom. This is where we're going to start this session in the midst of the Rusthenge lair. Oops, clicking on the wrong buttons. Switching the scene.
Switching the scenes.
Switching the scenes. Look
I
at
don't
the
know why I
map.
did that. I don't know why I said that. It sounded like a little like I don't know house elf type thing.
Look
the way
at
you
the
said
map.
it.
I'm old Greg. Look at my map.
Oh, Greg.
I'm
Oh
old
god.
Greg.
I tried referencing that to Ethan recently. He had no idea what that was.
Yes, I remember the. Was it a
Look at my mangina.
Look at my mangina.
badger?
Do you like Baileys?
The Badger song.
Is this more? Are these more vines?
No.
You
Oh,
don't
this
drink
is like an
Bailey's out of a
old,
shoe. You don't know what you're doing.
An old YouTube
drink.
thing.
No, it's
I'm
from
old
it's
Greg.
from the Mighty Boosh. It's a
Oh,
British.
I only know it
It's
from
a British. I would call it a sitcom, but it's just this
skit show almost.
It's a
Just
show
shows
that is
there.
just amazing. It's so fucking fun. You
It's
need to have
something.
a specific kind of humor to enjoy it, because other people that I've tried to put onto it just look at me like I'm an idiot. But
I don't
adore it.
know that Jacob would like this particular humor, and that's just a general observation.
You'd be like the whole time, these people are idiots, and you're not wrong.
I'm not part of the club apparently.
That's okay.
You can try it. Give it a try.
I hated it the first time I watched it, and I still kind of hate it, to be honest. I just know it, unfortunately.
It's good. Check it out or don't.
Good.
What are you guys doing? You guys are in what looks to be this goblin's workshop. It's musty smelling, features a long workbench that's covered with animal parts and cluttered shelving, several barrels and crates. Oh, and he's got an oversized pet
Weasel.
weasel. That's right.
Named Sausage.
Named Sausage.
Yes, sausage.
Yes.
So, do we have a deal? You'll go kill that treacherous she-witch Minargle, and
Thought you were
come
about to
come back to me, and I'll tell you exactly where Chief Rip Nugget is.
thought you were gonna say Minaj there for a minute, and I was like, damn, going after Nikki now too.
No one's safe.
No one's safe.
Not from Tunch. I was gonna say Targo.
She's a high-level bard.
She is a hell of a bard.
Nicki Minaj. Okay.
Yes. Welcome, Dylan.
It took a second for all those pieces to fall together in my brain. I was thinking.
You had mentioned that
Thank
you
you,
were going
Jacob.
to draw us a map so we can get to Monegro.
Oh, I did. Did I? Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
refer to the book real quick to make sure that you're not
The
lying to me.
book.
I don't know why I stole your voice, but yes, I remember you said, even though you hate writing, as a goblin, you would write us a map.
I'm not writing it. I'm drawing it. There's a difference.
Well,
If I-
there.
There
Okay.
is a difference, Calliope.
I'm going to shut up now. And she will look at that goblin carving on the wall or whatever. Isn't there some kind of carving on the wall? She's just going to look at that. You're like, oh, this is art for sure.
There's no
ignoring
letters
the
on a
badger.
map.
Is there-
Gideon's eyeing the badger. He's just like, my bag of weasels.
I was going to ask, is there any chemistry between Ignora and Sausage?
Oh.
Iggy is kind of eyeing Sausage and just is like, I don't know how to feel about you yet, but I like your name. Your name is Sausage. That entertains me.
Sausage looks bored and uninterested in anything that's happening. Occasionally he'll nuzzle Tunch's pocket, smelling for food, and Tunch will smack him away.
How high are the ceilings?
Good to know.
The ceilings are
How would you want to know that?
It's a great question.
30. Nope, not that one.
Well, that's really tall.
Jeez, oh Pete.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
He can do that now.
Sure
I
can.
sure can. Also, fireball has a range of 500 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's absurd.
I don't know when on earth I would ever use that.
You're really far away.
Oh, here it is.
I
Like, hey,
guess
fuck that guy. He got away, but you know what? Pew!
it's like, can I even see them from 500 feet away? My
Yeah.
vision is limited to like what, 60 feet?
In darkness.
Maybe in
And
darkness.
darkness. That's
You
fair.
should, yeah, in daylight, you should be able to see like as far as the horizon.
The ceiling height is 8 feet. Doors are made
Oh.
of wood, and it looks like most of the areas, at least what you've explored, at least this area is lit up pretty well. But
The reason I say that is because Brip actually has a climb speed, so he could just like climb the ceiling and start climbing on the wall, right?
yeah.
Frog-like.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
He just starts climbing up the wall.
Cue Mission Impossible music.
Because now,
Yeah.
if the crazy sausage badger decided to get hungry, it couldn't eat Brip. That's what he's thinking. That thing looks like it would
Sausage
use him
badger.
as
Yeah.
So
use him as a meal.
He'll scribble out a quick map as Brip is climbing the wall. Tunch looks up at you with like just raises an eyebrow. But this is the map here.
It's a frog on the wall. You know? Not weird.
Oh, that is a nice little map. Does the map sing?
Now the map doesn't sing. What kind of dumb question is that?
Giddy kicks at the floor in disappointment.
Point. Where are we now on this map?
So you guys just came out of the Hall of Threats. That's some of my best work is found in that room. All them spiders and the demon horse. Minargal and I had some creative differences when it came to making that, but at the end of the day, I ended up doing what I wanted.
You had said that you didn't like your magnum opus, I think you called it.
She didn't. She did not. She doesn't like it at all, but I'm still working on it regardless.
Was that the devil outside, or was that something else you're working on?
There's something else I'm working on.
Oh, what are you working on?
Maybe I'll show you if you kill Minargal. But to answer the Biggins question here, the Hall of Threats with all my working at the spiders and the demon horses in the southeast came in through that door, and then the little point to this southwest area is where we are right now.
One that looks like a weird 6, more or less.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
Yep, that's to the southeast for our audio listeners. Southwest, sorry. And yeah, you can head out up north if you want that way. If you want to go that way, you'll go into the larger room. That is no, that's not it. What is that? Oh, that's right. It's the Whistling Throne. That's where our current chief sits, but he's useless at this point. Galunk, he's just a figurehead. He's taking orders from Chief Rip Nugget, and they're all lost their minds ever since Chief Rip Nugget showed up. I bet you that Minargal wrote their names down and is controlling them with their minds. It's not good. Need to get out of here, but I want to kill her first.
Wait,
With your help.
did you say that she wrote the name down and that's how she's controlling them?
She must have. Why else would they be acting like this?
Dang letters.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the alphabet will get you every time.
Readings for dummies.
You know magic would never happen if they never wrote anything down.
Magic is... Can't trust magic. That's what I'm saying. She's a witch. She's got them under her mind control.
I just share a look with Giddy really quick.
Exactly. Giddy's just like... Mm. Also,
Grip understands this goblin. He's been around goblins a lot. He knows.
Not all magic
But,
is learned
Yeah,
from
Galunk,
books and scrolls.
Galunk is probably in there with a bunch of his goons chanting and whistling to Chief Rip Nugget and all that, just being dummies. They'll probably attack you on sight. But, I mean, I wouldn't go that way if you want to kill Monogral, but, yeah.
Which way do we go to kill Monogral, then?
Actually, I think you do have to walk past them. It's that door to the northeast, past the Whistling Throne, past Galunk and them goons. They be gooning.
Nah, not in broad daylight. Well, I suppose they're in their own cave, but
Yeah, where else would you goon?
depends on who you ask that question to.
Yeah, people are strange. Goons be gooning.
Goons do be gooning. Anyway, are we potentially going to run into this magnum opus of yours at some point?
No, I got it somewhere safe. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Just making sure, because I'd rather not run into one of your creations unprepared again.
Are there any more of your creations that will be unprepared for, as Kitty said?
Nope. They're just on the hall that I took you away from. So, don't get in front of them if you walk back that way again.
Sure.
I can smell the stank on you, biggin.
Hmm.
Looking at Calliope. Got you good, didn't it?
She's like not paying attention. She's gone back to looking at this weird art because she's afraid she's going to say something that'll just not make sense.
And
So
on this wall, you see the goblin depiction of a reverse Hot Wheel.
Just the
That's a
wrong
callback
way.
for those of you who haven't been with us for very long.
This is remind you guys what Tunch looks like as you're conversing with him.
I'm glad that's what we're looking at. I was like, oh no, not the reminder of the reverse Hot Wheel.
Front to back or back to front?
Depends how flexible you are.
We have a video for that.
We do have a video for that.
So
Yeah.
do we have to go back out into the hall and then go straight up? That it looks like that's just the end of the room where sausage is.
Yep. But there's a door. It's a secret door. I can let you guys out.
And
You
we
just
go out
push it
there.
open.
Okay.
So, can I ask a question speaking about sausage?
Mm-hmm.
How and where did you find him?
Well, it's a great story that I don't think we have time for.
It's beyond the scope of this adventure. I understand.
No, I raised the little weasel from youth. Just fed him very well. Made sure to because I think I can't wait to taxidermy him. Be my forever friend. Isn't that right, sausage? He kind of pets his head.
I think Brick would look a little horrified at that note.
I share a look with Giddy.
Giddy looks at Sylphane and looks at Ignara, and Ignara is just like,
While you guys are giving each other looks, he's like, "Wouldn't you? Yes, you would, little sausage, my forever friend." He gives him like chin scratches, and like does
the
that
shocked
thing.
cat meme for our audio listeners.
Shocked Pikachu meme.
Shocked Pikachu meme, exactly.
But ever
That
since
scared hamster.
he's gotten so big, he's always hungry.
Yeah, I bet he is. His name is Sausage.
What do you feed him?
Everything I can.
Well,
I thought for sure he was going to say sausage.
I thought something, I was like, I swear to Caden, you better say sausage.
Well, I mean, I take everything I can, and then it ends up being sausage in his stomach, I guess.
That's exactly how sausage works.
Interesting perspective.
Well, on that note, I don't think I have any more questions if we're ready to go and do the deed.
I would say to avoid anything past the north of the throne room, cause there's giant spiders back there, and you don't want to run into them at all.
Oh, yes, I would love to not run into that. Thank you.
Yep. Yep. There's a whole layer of spiders to the east. Can't really get past them. I don't know why you'd want to, but sometimes we kill them and eat them too. Sausage likes them bits. What else can I tell you? The dog kennels. We got a kennel of dogs to the southeast.
What do you do with those?
They're just dogs. They're pets. I mean, not dogs. They're not dogs. They're goblin dogs. They're different than
Okay.
regular dogs.
Thank you for clarifying. I was going to say that goes against
They're more like
quite a
giant
things that I've heard.
hairless rats.
Ah, yes.
They stink. They're covered in
Yes.
fleas. Just the way we
Yes.
like them.
but if they're hairless, how? You know what? Never mind.
You can just see them. There's colonies crawling all over them.
Gross, man.
Yeah, they like to jump. There's
Well,
fleas.
let's go kill this bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely call it if he says.
All right. I'll see you.
Right.
Well, yeah, okay.
Um,
Which way are we going out?
I don't know.
No, I'm not talking to you.
You can go whichever way you want.
That
Gideon,
makes-
is that other group of goblins assuming we're going to be in the entryway when they come back, if they come
Oh.
back?
That's a fair point.
What'd you tell them?
Well, we didn't really tell them much about where we would be, and then you called us through the wall.
You had to tell them something to have them go away.
Well, we told them that we wanted to meet Rib Nugget, and then
Those dummies.
But he's
that
like,
was
good or
cryptic and
bad?
unhelpful. Anyway,
Yes.
They believed you.
so I guess maybe we just come back, or we go back through the way we came in.
Tunch shrugs. I don't care. Just kill that witch.
All right. I don't think we're going to get anywhere by discussing this further. Calliope, I think the door's by you.
All right.
But before I go out, I pull a ration out of my bag and I toss it to Sausage.
You toss it to Sausage, and he consumes it within seconds, and then he begins to move towards you. And Tunch says, No, don't feed him! He's gonna think you're gonna have more! He'll just
But
follow you
I-
forever!
I do have more.
Sausage, come back! Here! I got your favorite! And he pulls out, like these hand-sized grubs that are wriggling, and then he immediately turns back around and away from Silflay to munch on those, causing like this clear liquid to spurt out from every bite of these cave grubs. Ah.
Yeah, as we go out, pretty much once we round the corner, since Calliope is all the way out, I'm gonna lean up to her, making sure Tunch isn't in earshot. And say, now we know how we have a friend, if we need.
Iggy winks at Sausage on the way out.
Definitely felt like you were trying to gain an animal companion in the moment there. But good to know it's that
Tempt
easy.
me.
I would say that'd be quite the sight, watching you ride around on a sausage like that.
It would be more like a feat.
Ew.
Well said.
Hey,
Right. There goes a
Um,
hero point right there.
Don't, and again, watch out, don't step in front of these spiders or they'll web you.
Well, hopefully at least the one that we're walking in front of right now is deactivated.
It seems so. You guys walk back into this hall of taxidermied statues. The door to the northeast is still open, where the original goblin that you convinced you're here to see Rip Nugget. Door's wide open, and then there's a door to the north that Tunch mentioned is part of, or leads to the throne room where Gerlunk and his goons are.
Well,
Giddy, what's the play here?
Well, we didn't really say to the goblins whether or not we'd be waiting for them here or whether we'd meet them down there, so I don't know if there's any harm in going through the door.
So
But
normally I wouldn't say you should lead, but
Sorry, that was loud.
you did talk to them.
Yeah, that is true. I suppose I could do that. Let me just.
'cause I don't think a tall human woman is the ideal leader in
Yeah.
this,
Oh,
in this particular area.
let me. And I start while we're just in transition. I start going back to like my fastidious habits and like prestidigitation, like trying to clean the stink off.
Hmm.
Mechanically, that's not going to remove the enfeebled condition, but at least you won't stink. Oh, that's the goal.
Rip is on the
Giddy-
ceiling.
Giddy's gonna like walk behind Silflay and then over the corner.
You're getting use out of it already, man.
Yeah. It
Uh,
says
Rip,
plus
spider
8
rip.
feet on his token.
I don't know what the ceilings are
Feet in
here,
the
but
air. Yeah, I just love that.
All right, I'm not gonna
Climbing around
belabor that.
upside down.
You guys know where the traps are, so you take the time to avoid them.
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah, the door to the east leads off to a tunnel.
pretty positive this is where we saw them come from.
right into the light.
You immediately see Giddy to the south. The goblin that looks like he's just munching on some vermin, and he says, "Hey, there they are. They said they had to see Chief Rip Nugget. What are you doing?" There are
Well,
three other goblins, 4 goblins total here.
Well, I thought we were welcome in. So I just wanted to see if I could come in and you would take us to Rip
I said
Nugget?
I'd be back for you.
I apologize. I must have got distracted.
Yeah. Well, go wait in the other room.
Okay. I mean, you're the boss.
I am the boss. And the others kind of like elbow him in the shoulder. Shut up. You're not the boss. I'm the boss. Yeah, I'm the boss. No, I'm the boss. You're the boss. I thought I was the boss.
So,
No,
one's
you were never
old.
the boss.
I was gonna say.
Stink.
So,
Just do that for 20 more minutes, Robert. We just sit and listen to them talk.
That reminded me of when like Seth MacFarlane was going back between Peter and Stewie or whatnot, and he's like going back and forth having a conversation with himself. That's what that moment reminded me of.
I don't
So-
stink. That's just my natural flavor.
That's
I don't
my
like
least
your
favorite
flavor.
sentence you could have said.
I like
Um,
your flavor. You should take a bath like the humans do. You smell like a long shank.
So
You said there were 3?
4 total.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Dylan's like, I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers.
Well, no, it felt like there was. They might have multiple personality disorder or something.
Oh, no.
Felt like there was a lot of different entities in there. Anyway,
So
shit.
I don't think we're gonna go through that way unless we wanna, knock some goblin heads in.
But if we go here, well, technically that's Tunch said that Ripner gets through here, but it's through the other chief first.
Well,
I think if we push, we'll probably go into a fight.
All right, can we look at the map again?
You hear Brip click on his crossbow. You hear a couple of clicks from the ceiling above.
Nice.
I'm
Brip, it's
ready.
us. Oh, I thought you were gonna shoot us.
Rip is a traitor. Ah,
I mean, he could probably one-shot one of us.
Yes.
yeah, he really could.
The map.
Gets a crit and we just die,
Well,
just disintegrate.
based on this map, that direction to the east that we were just in seems like maybe we don't really need to go that way.
But if we cause a stir, they can flank us.
Silflay, Brip, and Giddy, as you guys are closest to the wall to the throne room, you can clearly hear that there is chanting and singing. It's hard to make out the words, but it sounds pretty incoherent. You could probably listen in and hear what they're saying, or understand them at least, if take a little time to focus on that.
Down, down the goblin town.
Yeah, I mean, I'll attempt to listen. I understand Goblin. I've been listening enough.
I suppose that does sound a little familiar.
The flay just felt like Silflay just went Cajun for a second. That's what I heard.
Oh no.
I have been talking to the goblins, man. I've never tried it. Didn't work first try. Might be working on that one in my spare time moving forward, though.
Do you want a perception check, Robert?
Yes, please. Anybody that's listening at the door to try to understand what the song is, please roll it.
Line roll?
Yeah, I think Calliope
Yes.
is like leaning over the top of them all, being taller than all of them. She could definitely still get an ear on the door. But I'm an idiot and I'm trying to find this. Here we go. Okay, buttons. Button. Who's clicking buttons?
What that button
There it
do?
Roll some dice.
All right,
Today.
let's check them dice.
I don't speak goblin, though.
They
They said insert goblin. I'm not going
said,
Yeah, there you go.
Bleh.
So it is Giddy and Souffle. I got your rolls here. You can understand the song. It's very simple. Burn the town, make them frown. Devil screams, fiery dreams. Chomp their flesh and make it fresh. Rip, rip, rip. Smash them to the pit. Rip Nugget strong, Rip Nugget mean. Back from the dead, now he's seen. Claw and bite, set him alight. Sandpoint die, ash in the sky. And they just kind of goes on repeat after that.
I just looked back at Calliope and said, I think you're gonna get your wish. I think we need to
Crack some skulls.
Yeah. The song is I look at Giddy. It's kind of catchy. There's some catchiness to it.
Yes, it is. I can hear the melody, but I don't understand the words.
I'll give him that. It is a little catchy, but yeah, it's
Almost
not
inspiring.
it's not good. I can tell you that. And I mean that in more ways than one.
They're saying they're talking about Rip Nugget and Sandpoint dying. So Giddy, do you got anything to deal with the whole area of goblins?
I've been working on something with Iggy, and I just might have a little something.
And then Giddy breaks out in song explaining his new spell. There's
There's
a musical number.
Burn them
Right.
down, burn them down. Cast
Right.
fireball and burn them down.
Giddy would know that if I cast my spell first and they fail, they gain fire weakness.
So, Flay, I think if things go wrong, you and I can burn down the house.
Right, right. We treat them as the town's as proper enemies.
I know what you were gonna say, and I fully agree with you.
Let's practice for Serdak's house.
I like the sound of it.
Exactly.
Still
sounds-
play.
Sounds
Brip,
like you...
Brip. I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
Brip has come down from the ceiling because he had kind of had thought about something. I have something that could come into use, but it's not going to do me any good on the ceiling. And
Alright.
Souffle, he would hand you a little green figurine.
Oh, this is your snake. Did you figure out what it did?
Yes, I have. When you need it, instructions here. Use it. I don't think it's going to help me if I'm crawling on the ceiling, but it could make a big difference to you down here.
I'll put it to use. If they are a threat to Sandpoint, then I see us needing to deal with them. Do we try to sneak past to go to this goblin witch that Tunch mentioned?
Well, speaking of snake, you know what happens when you cut off the head?
It dies.
It grows a new one, depending on the snake.
What type of snakes do you know, Kitty?
Well, that's a story for another time. My question at this point: what do we stand to gain by going and killing this witch?
We could have Tunch help us. He might still stab us in the back anyways, but we do know that we can win over sausage with food, at least. And I have more
Right.
rations.
I'm just thinking, I mean, he already gave us a map. What more help could he be?
He's magnum opus. I don't know what that is.
I suppose that's true.
We could just do it true gamer style and mow down everything in the entire map.
You know,
Tough crowd.
He stares at Bert for a minute. He's just like,
we've played Modern Warfare 2. We know. We know.
Exactly, the Galarian version. Modern Warfare Galarian.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I'd probably play a first-person Pathfinder game.
I probably would too, honestly. If it were, especially if
That'd
it were
be
like
pretty cool.
Skyrim or something, hell yeah.
Anyways,
What do we do here, though? They're clearly a threat to Sandpoint, which has confirmed some of our theories about Rip Nuggets. But at the same time, Calliope, you wanted to break down the door, and I was like, well, we can just open it.
Well,
If
the
you-
thing is, even if we do open up this door and we start slinging fire right away, we're in a goblin cave. Where there's a few, there are many.
If this will save the city, I'm willing to go down this path. But if we go down this path, I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back from it.
Well, the only way that we can progress, we're trying to find the chief to speak to Rip Nugget, and the only other option is waiting, it seems, which doesn't really suit any of our preferences, if I know us.
If I understood him right, he's just loafing around.
Oh yeah, I mean, that goblin's just in there munching on whatever the heck he could find. His friends weren't much better.
Yeah, based on the map, this is the only other direction to go. Even if we go back to Tunch's little secret room, it'll lead right into this cavern as well. So,
Well, one could also say if we also need to make sure we don't have people come in behind us.
can we
Rip-
lock this door?
Maybe.
It
Hold
does
on,
not
let
look
me-
like it. It's a simple wooden door that swings in either direction.
Hmm.
It's like a closet door, no lock.
You know what? I can help with this. Are we sure? I can. I just kind of reach into my bag and I pull out this small, heavy sack of like metal clinging. And as other adventurers, you'd recognize caltrops.
That is a good deterrent. I also
It-
happen to have a few of those.
It'll slow him down at least. But then that way is covered a little bit. Britt, maybe can you look in the room? You're real quiet.
Which room?
I point in front of me, so just north.
He is on the ceiling above you.
I will step out of the way here. I can't see my character anymore, but there it is.
I guess the door is he's probably too far away from the door. But
I can crack the door quietly, attempt to, so that Britt can stick his head in.
yeah, maybe he would like come down the wall and his head just peeking down the top of the door. Close it. Close it.
I get.
Whew. Not good. There was quite a few goblins in there. And it's well lit, so stealth is out of the option.
Oh.
Damn, those
Oh,
are some
no.
good looking dice though.
Oh, it's not secret. Oops.
Man. See.
Well, that's what my dice look like, and whoops, they're aware of you. So let's see what happens after the short break. Stick around. We're gonna go into the next half of the show as we take a quick bio break. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Stick around. Oh, that's the wrong button. I cannot wait to switch. Nope,
Yes.
stop clicking. on the
Release it,
wrong
Cody.
keys.
It may be time.
Let's violate the Geneva Convention right now. Let's do it.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry.
As I've heard it said, more like Geneva suggestion.
And we're back. Look at us back at it again for part 2 of episode 46.
a lot of episodes.
Damn,
It is
Daniel,
a
back
lot
at
of
it again.
episodes. Damn,
Dedication.
Daniel with the white Nikes. I can't remember.
Bands,
Bands.
brother.
That's what it was. I
Nikes.
should know better. I prefer Vans over any other shoe, really. But
Bad for my back. Can't wear them no more.
Yeah.
Don't know why I'm talking like that. I can no longer wear Vans.
well,
Flat shoes are good for heavy lift on leg days, though.
good to know.
Yes.
Flat. Anyways, you guys are at the door to a throne room, and Silflay opened the door for Brip as he peeked in. From 10 feet above, he's like stuck onto the ceiling, trying to look in. But what he saw was a large room decorated with a mix of bones, broken weapons, tattered tapestries, and bits of junk. There was a throne, indeed, though there was also a body, charred and very dead. A dead goblin slumped on a partially burnt wooden throne. Behind it, you can see a cave opening to the west that opens up into darkness. Several bloody spears leaning against the wall near the opening. But more concerning is the 4 goblin commandos, goblin war chanter, and one you may presume is Gerlunk, the one who has usurped, or at least taken the title of chief of the Whistlefangs currently. As you close the door, though, it alerted them. The chanting stopped immediately, and what you hear next is possibly Chief Gerlunk yelling. He says, "Seize them! Keep them alive! We'll feed them to the devil and Rip Nugget! He'll leave us alone, hopefully! Catch them! Don't kill them! Catch them!" And we'll start.
They really specifically yelled out their plan at us. I need to throw a fireball.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I messed up.
Let's get you guys into initiative.
I open and close the door. I'm not normally Calliope does that. I'm not very good at it.
Why did that come on?
I just really like
Initiative.
being up on the ceiling.
Hold on. I am having issues. There we go.
Let's see what we get. Not
Also
great.
Had an issue. I rolled, but it didn't tell me what I rolled.
You got a 13 total, and I got a
Okay.
14 total. So at least I can set it up for you. But
Perfect.
at that rate, they're probably going to be upon us.
There are lots of
they have lots of
gobos.
dice.
It does seem like that is unfortunately going to be the case.
A lot of Gavos.
a lot of gabos.
Lot of
Gabo
gabagool.
Ultrazini.
Well, what if we kill them and then they become goblin ghouls and they rise up?
Oh no,
Oh.
balls.
That's actually a really good point.
Well, I rolled
Especially
a
if
natural
Rip
one.
Nugget is in there.
So Calliope's got a 10.
If we kill them all and they become undead and we have to kill them again, that's just twice. 2 combats, right?
Calliope will just be very
Something like
excited.
Pharasma intensifies.
Yeah, you like kill a bunch of people and you're like, and they all start getting up. You're like, yeah, round 2.
It's my lucky day.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
All right, so Gerlunk goes first. Something happens behind the door, and
Oh.
then we go to Brip.
Brip is going to
What's he gonna do?
hunt prey on. I don't know. He's seen somebody. Does that enough time to hunt prey on somebody that he's seen?
Yeah.
So he's doing a hunt prey action on one of the goblins he had seen. And then he would take an action to take cover, like kind of up in the corner of the wall, moving up to greater cover. And final action, what do I want to do?
I don't know, Brip.
That's it.
What do you want to do? Okay. all
That
right,
is Rip's turn.
All right.
Yes. Give an action to the void.
All right. You hear the pitter patter of feet, and then more pitter pattering of feet.
Just makes me think of petty pews on spiders.
Okay. Something happens in the darkness beyond. And then we go to Silflay.
I'm gonna open the door with one action.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Britt.
They
there-
can't see me. I'm up high.
Oh, I forgot you were on top of the thing.
Well, they might not be able to reach you, but
Well, I imagine like when they walk in the door, I'm like up behind them. You know, I don't know the old trick. You know,
yeah, you're above. You would be above them. That's right.
Ahsoka
But,
style.
We'll see if they do notice you. All right, first action, open door.
Yes. I can't see anything, but am I able to like open the door and kind of like peek around so I can see what's going on?
Yeah. So you can see as you kind of like lean over just a smidge that there's a goblin directly in front of the door, flanked by 2 other goblins.
Gotcha. So I'm just gonna move myself to Brip so I can see this since I'm leaning because the map won't show me. Cool. So I'm gonna lean, and with my last 2 actions, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Spare. Place 20-foot burst. Come on, Foundry, let me do this. I don't think it. There. Okay, that's not into the doorway, correct? The shadow is. Oh, you don't see it. Never mind. Boom.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh.
I'm gonna lean around the door and attempt to cast this spell as you see pieces of Silflay kind of rip off and become ash that just expands out into this area, and becomes a magical ashen cloud that ignites wounds. But
Okay.
scour flesh and linger in the wounds, igniting upon the slightest flicker of flame. Giddy. Yes. So if I successfully get that off, everybody will need to roll a fortitude saving throw.
So you've like filled the room with like incendiary ash.
That's
Kinda?
what I'm trying to do.
That's badass.
All right. So you are able to get it off, and what do I need to save?
Let me see if I cast it, if it puts in
There
there.
it goes. Yep. Oh, I got it here. Here's the saves. Covers all of them, all 6 of them.
Fuck yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, so we've got a mix of failures, successes, and crit fails. So.
Okay, so this is important. A failure, so success, the creature takes half damage and has weakness to fire 3 until the start of its next turn. On failure, the creature takes full damage and has weakness to fire 3 for 1 minute. And if they die by fire, they're reduced to ashes. Its gear remains specifically called out. And if it critically fails, everything the same, but it takes double damage. So let me roll the damage here.
Okay.
So not great, only 10 points of damage. But everybody now has a weakness 3 to fire.
Okay. Crit failure is this one here. Let's take double. This one is also a failure. And then last but not least is Gerlunk, who also failed.
I will put my character back in the appropriate space. And I'll apply the curse to myself.
Okay. So in the back, beyond the 3 goblins that are immediately on the other side of the door, you see Galunk kind of hunkering down behind a piece of wall with a bow and arrow in hand, the goblin war chanter, and then a commando in front of him. And The commando in front of him is going to take double damage from that. It's failed, critically failed.
Nice.
The war chanter is going to take. Oh wow, half. So 1 dies. And yep, here's all the other damage for everybody else.
Such a weird colloquialism. F.
Dang.
In the
It's like,
chat.
that's bad. Whatever.
So,
That's
Flay,
bad.
are you a maid because
Just
you
said
are
a letter.
cleaning house?
Yeah,
Yikes.
as I pull back, I just look at Giddy and say, "There are set for you."
Giddy is,
That's crazy.
funnily enough, very giddy right now. He is just.
You guys just set up like the coolest 1-2 punch ever.
It is Giddy's turn.
All right, Giddy is gonna do what he's been longing to do. He's gonna take a little peeksy around this door here,
Okay.
and he is going to just start like hands, all sorts of fire forming there, and as he's speaking the spell, just like a ball of fire is in front of his mouth, and it just keeps growing bigger and bigger by the second. And he is going to chuck this fireball right into the center of the room, pretty much where that campfire is. And just like, Flay, you did a good thing today. Ignoratum! And then just chucks this fireball into the room. And all these bitches are going to need to make a
Rude.
save as soon as I figure out my life. There we go.
66. Nice.
A reflex saving throw.
All right, here's all the saves.
Going down.
Yelling
Got
timber.
1, 2, 3 successes, 1 crit failure, and 2 failures.
Gosh. And they all have
Oh,
weakness
cool.
3 to fire.
Oh, beautiful. The little animation.
Yeah, what a cool animation.
All right. So that implodes. Go and roll your damage.
Yeah.
That explodes
Initiative
now.
tracker's gonna get a little smaller.
Where that?
Oh, that's gonna be 38 on some of those guys.
I don't know why I'm not seeing any of the dice come through today, but
Okay.
So,
Oh, here. Glunk got a.
yeah, they take however much that was. Foundry is not letting me know things today for some
So
reason.
it looks like 19 points of damage. Gerlunk's going to take half. This commando critically failed. Oh, come on.
They should also have that 3 additional damage.
Yeah.
This one in front of the door is going to succeed and take half. That one dies. This goblin commando to the left of the door failed, so it's going to take regular damage. It is dead also. Then we've got the last commando on the right of the door also failed. That dies as well. And then the War Chanter succeeded, so it's going to take half.
Thank you guys for letting me be a part of this wonderful moment.
And anyone that died is turned to ash. Let me double check. Yeah,
Which is huge.
Anyone that failed or critically failed, my attack is reduced to ashes if Giddy's fireball killed them.
But now you're like making the amount of goblins that come back as undead smaller.
It's true.
You know,
It's
it's
very
like
true.
towards the cause in a way. Like that's amazing.
We're a fan.
All right. Good turn. Good combo.
Wow.
Calliope, you're up.
Can you move Giddy back to his original spot?
Yeah, I gotcha. As your fireball rips through them, you hear the shrieks of yelling and screaming.
You know, I never thought I'd love the smell and sound of burning goblins, but here I am.
Calliope, after seeing this giant fireball, this basically back-to-back explosions in this room. After it kind of subsides, she is a little hesitant, but she's also just like, well, I'm gonna have to go in there eventually. So she will run into the room, stride in. Definitely is expecting to see a lot more goblins than the one that is still in here.
It's only Gerlunk left.
So, yeah, having walked in, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll call that'll be 25.
Kick over a pile of ashes on your way in.
Right.
As you enter the room, Gerlunk says, "Stop! Stop! I give up! Don't kill me! I didn't want to be a part of this! I didn't want to do this! Rip Nuggets, he's mean! I just want to go home! Please!
She will walk right up to him and
We'll leave!
Is he speaking in Goblin?
No, he's
'Cause I
speaking
don't
common.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because I don't understand that. No, she'll walk up and basically just
I'll get
stand
the-
over him and
I'll get the others and we'll leave.
is he holding a weapon?
He's dropped it at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, she's just gonna intimidate him and just
Step on him.
say, "Lay on the ground." I don't know why she's Batman. Swear to me.
It's the dark makeup.
Yeah, yeah.
Rachel!
Basically,
Rachel!
just trying to intimidate him to lay on the ground.
Just playing into the Pathfinder step on me, mummy trope.
Yeah. No eye contact. So yeah, she tries to intimidate him. She can't kill him after that. And he's clearly not undead, so she'll just try to intimidate him further into laying on the ground and just
All right.
that'll be
got
her
you.
third action.
Got your check here, and going into the next round, he starts the round off. He dropped his weapon as a free action. We'll call it a reaction to you stepping up and into the room, and he will lay prostrate. Prostrate?
Prostrate.
Prostrate.
He will lay his prostate
Definitely not
out.
prostate.
He presents to you his prostrate.
His goblussy is
Prostate,
hanging out there in the
Jesus.
wind.
Calliope slaps the
That
rubber glove on
escalated
and
from
lets it snap.
stepping fast.
Here's my prostate.
You ever just get your prostate stepped on?
Here you go, Dami Mommy.
You ever just get your prostate? Okay.
Oh my god. Oh shit. And he says, please, I can send the whistle out. There's more goblins by the kennels. They'll hear it. Just don't kill me. And then he whistles through his teeth, extremely loud. Let me show you what he looks like too, just for the sake of it, before he dies, or you let him go. He looks like a little badass goblin.
That is a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a party pet.
Oh.
Every time they talk, I just imagine just whistles coming through.
Through those holes in their teeth.
Yeah. I really like the art. Whoever the artist is for this is fucking. It looks so awesome. Yeah, he's holding a longbow, short bow probably, and he's got a dog slicer on his back, and he's just got this evil grin. But he's not a badass now, laying prostrate in front of Calliope as he lets loose a whistle that echoes throughout the chambers beyond. And then we go to Brip.
Brip is gonna spend an action to crawl down towards the door, up around the door, and then back to that position, but on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Hunt prey on this specific goblin. And then wait.
Okay. Silflay,
I'm
and then Giddy.
just gonna look at Giddy. Right. I will. I'll delay.
Yeah, because he just looks back and is like, I mean, that went better than expected, and I don't know.
Giddy. Yep, Giddy, you're up, and then Calliope to end the round.
Alright, so I think Giddy is going to walk in to the room.
I'll delay to after Calliope.
As soon as Foundry wants to cooperate, I don't know what is happening right now.
If you refresh it.
Yeah, I'm going to try refreshing it again. It was doing this earlier. It like doubles my token whenever I try to move anything, and then it won't let me move.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But anyway, Giddy's gonna walk into the room and see Chief Galunk here, and is just gonna be like, "All right, goblin to goblin, you swear to me that you're actually gonna get out of here?"
Kind of looks up, lifts his head up off the ground, chin covered in dirt and blood now. His own blood mixing with his fellow Rusthenge tribe members' blood and
In their ashes.
charred, charred remains. He's like, yes! God! Just don't want to die! We'll leave! You can have what's here! You might have some trouble convincing Monocle, though. I'll leave and bring the goblins with the dogs. We can just leave. Please.
All right, but you know what happens if you go back on your word.
Probably that. And then he like nudges his head over to the goblin war chanter that didn't even get a turn.
Exactly. So here's what you're gonna do.
It was a good
You're
song.
gonna.
They made it up themselves.
It was a good song.
We're
You're
working
gonna.
working on more songs together.
Well, someday you'll get an album with a different group of goblins, and I'm happy for you. But today,
In hell.
you're gonna show us where all the goods are in this place, and then you're gonna lead us to what's her name again?
Milagro. I'm still Batman.
Minar-
Milagro. Milagro.
Monocle.
Well, if you're not gonna kill me, they got the whistle, and I'm telling you, Minargirl's she's not gonna heed the whistle, but she's gonna know you're here now, cause I whistled, so, if you're not gonna kill me, can I stand up?
All right,
No.
but one
No.
wrong move and you get cut.
No.
Alright.
No, do not. Don't. I say no.
Okay, well.
Well, I guess the big one here speaks for us all, so you're not moving.
It's hard to talk down here.
Roll over.
Uh,
You don't have to be on your stomach. You can roll over and lie on your back.
this is so humiliating. I mean, you've already killed half of my friends. Come on. I'll step away from my bow if that's what you're worried about. I mean, look, I'm bleeding out.
Well, no.
All
I
right,
don't really
fine.
care.
Look,
Just stay down
we
there.
don't have a lot of things here. Chief,
Well, you said. Hold
Rip-
on.
no.
You said you whistled. Are they coming in here, or what's going on? Are they leaving?
they know what that whistle means.
But we don't. So tell us.
It means to leave, to evacuate, to run away.
Hey, Brip, go see if they're still out there in that other room, or if they ran away. And then maybe you can get up.
This
You,
is all
not
happening on
Brip.
Giddy's turn, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize we were still in initiative. I
That's what I was
apologize.
trying to figure out.
My bad. Okay.
It's all right. All right, Giddy. So he's not getting up, but yeah, he said he was going to tell you where stuff was, but yeah. How do you want to continue this conversation?
You're right. All right.
If this
So-
is still an initiative, you can have him get up. That's fine.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought that we were like.
Oh, okay.
I apologize. I thought we were out of initiative, so I was
Okay.
definitely interjecting where I
It's all
shouldn't have.
good.
I apologize.
There you go.
All good. So in that case, Giddy will be like, you know what? You can get up as long as you show us where the goods that are here are, and the way to inaugural.
Yeah.
All right, good deal.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up on my turn.
All right, and I think with that, Giddy is going to prepare a spell just in case this goblin has any fun ideas.
Okay. Calliope, you're up. And then we go to the top of round 4.
No, I'm behind Calliope since it delayed.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna jump in there before the end of the round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit! I would delay, but it will just put me in the next round anyway. So
Yep. Right. So Flay then.
Okay. So I don't think Ignara is actually here, right? That's kind of where she got placed during this.
More or less, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take up my caltrops. Is it one action? Is it 2 actions? I don't know. I'm going to take out the caltrops and in an empty adjacent square next to you. So 1 action move here, and then scatter caltrops here. So if they decide to come through the door, it's not a high DC, but they have lots of caltrops, and yeah.
Okay. On the door behind Ignara's token, where Ignara is not. Where is Ignara?
I like to think Iggy generally follows
Okay.
wherever Giddy is. It's just for whatever reason, Foundry is just not cooperating with me tonight.
Gotcha. All good. So Ignara is behind you, and if that's the end of Silfley's turn, it's now
Yep.
Calliope's.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I do a marker?
Calliope will grab the bow
Okay.
and just throw it back towards the entrance, away from Rip Nugget and towards her friends towards the south of the cavern.
Calliope's throwing it back.
Hey, easy.
Throwing it back for Pharasma.
I am the dummy mummy.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. No, it's good. It's all good.
Uh,
And then she'll say, "Where would Milagro be? Which door? I see a couple of doors here. Just point in their general direction. We might find her."
points to the door to the northeast of the throne room.
Got it. And Calliope would remember this map better than me. Dylan. It should be somewhere. Best journal.
You got it?
Oh. See Berger,
Oops, sorry.
the different piece of the puzzle. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
I don't
Just
know
creating some ASMR to pass the time.
Ah, the journal.
You find it?
Here's the journal.
Okay.
This might not be the right place, though.
Yeah, I see Dobby over there in the throne.
I was wondering about that. I was like, what?
No, I don't be seeing it. Thank you.
Oh, I see
Oh,
it. Okay.
shit. All right, well, there's many chambers up that direction, 4 to be exact. So,
You gotta walk through a hallway. There's some bunks. She's got her goons there, and then she's probably worshiping the devil in her room to the far north.
are the goons gooning? Somebody was saying that earlier. I don't.
It's likely.
All right,
They-
gross.
They really
Gross.
like her.
Oh,
Gross.
no.
Either was.
That will be the entirety of Calliope's turn. I'll just forgo my third action because I don't know what the fuck else to do.
Okay. All right. As we go into the top of round 4, you all hear, at least Silflay, you hear the sound of shuffling and the sound of like excited barking emanating from just coming from the chamber to the east.
Oh, no.
And it is Gerlunk's turn at the top of round 4. He stands up slowly, hands up, and he says, "That's the dogs. They're just getting ready to leave. We don't got not much. We got food, but not much else. That's really it. There's some stinky bunk beds. I wouldn't go this way. We got I captured a horse devil. We call him Cruncher. He's got no wings though. I'd stay away. There's something wrong with him. He might be sick. And over here's some spiders. We go in there to eat, collect them and eat them sometimes. Yeah, but yeah, the Rip Nugget's behind this door up here. It's a secret hallway, right there. He points to behind the throne. All right, is that good? Can I walk out of here? Looking at you, Biggins.
What does everyone else think?
You have the power, Calliope. That's up to you.
I'm just a frog on the wall in this situation.
Not yet. I want to hear the barking cease. I want
We-
them to leave.
Well, we're bringing our dogs with us. We can't leave them here.
Which way are you leaving?
The way you came.
I understand, but the dog should leave first. Once the barking ceases, I'll know that they're gone.
I
and
don't
you
know
can
where
follow.
I don't know where they are right now. Well, I
Just-
assume they're in the kennels. It's gonna take them a second to get all the stuff and leave.
All right, well, we'll just wait a little bit longer.
You're making me nervous.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you either. God, if it's not you, then it's Rip Nugget that's gonna kill me. I didn't want this. I'm gonna step back. You kicked my bow. I'm just gonna step over here.
That's fine.
I'm gonna step over here. As he moves slightly closer to the throne and further away from Calliope to the northwest, to where he pointed, where there's a dangerous creature of some kind just beyond the ledge, in the darkness to the northwest. And that's his turn. Brip, you are up.
Brip is going to move into the room more. On the ceiling, of course. 5, 10. Moves here 15 feet. Gonna move again, move forward, actually gonna crawl over Calliope and kind of up to here to get eyes in that room without being anywhere near it. Still
Okay.
doesn't see anything. So, he's just Brip will hide on the ceiling for now.
Okay. Alright. Rip, as you clamber across the ceiling, about 8 to 10 feet up in the air, you accidentally hit a patch of loose rock or soil, and it just kind of crumbles down a bit. Gerlunk notices you. He says, "What the hell? The hell are you doing up there? I got no weapons. I can't defend myself. Please don't shoot me. I said I'm gonna leave already." And as you do that, Brip, you hear the sound of some rustling coming from the shadow from the shadows beyond the ledge to the northwest. You can kind of see a spattering of bones, detritus, guts from your vantage point.
Do I see any blood?
You do see blood.
Because I can see blood in color in darkness.
You do see the blood. And
Ah!
all right, let's see how I'm going to run this.
I'm just
Yeah. No, like indication of what he saw. Just like,
I didn't want to give it away. I was like, in case it was an accident, you know?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, all good.
Actually, hold on.
I'm just
Oh,
watching the
oh, look
initiative
at that
counter up
line.
top.
I knew. I
Goodness.
told you.
Well,
I
hold
did not
on.
want to let him go.
You don't know what's happening. You're making assumptions.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
Assuming. You guys have seen that video?
Why is it?
I mean, Souffle's just gonna walk away traumatized. All her past is gonna come back to haunt her, and she'll be forever changed.
Just do it like that. This is easier. I'm gonna do it like this.
Holy patchouli.
Julie.
All right, so we are at the top of round 5. All right, it is. Oh wait, sorry. Is it Calliope's turn? How did that?
I think it was supposed to be Giddy.
Oh,
That's what, yeah,
happened?
after me it was supposed to be
Yeah.
Giddy.
It's Giddy, Souffle, then Calliope.
Sorry. All
There
the
we go.
conversations are throwing me off, but okay. Yep, Giddy, go ahead.
Question for you there, Galunk. What is in that pit exactly?
A demon horse with scales.
That doesn't sound promising.
Well, that's how I became the next chief of the Rusthenge. Is I caught it. Caught that thing.
Okay. And how do we
That's,
know that that thing is not about to come after us?
It shouldn't. We try to keep it fed. That's the Sandpoint Devil's baby. It looks like it may have hatched. We call it a little cub. Cruncher, the Sandpoint Devil's cub. Kind of cute. Kind of mean. But yeah.
I see. Well, here's the thing, my friend. Until we know that you, the other Gabos, and that thing aren't gonna kill us.
I can't make any promises. I'm just trying to leave now. The others, they
Oh.
got the whistle. They're trying to leave too.
That's the thing.
They know to listen.
You're gonna have to make a promise, because if you don't,
I
you're gonna
already
get a cross.
did.
Nope, you're gonna get a crossbow bolt through the skull and
Look.
into the wall.
You guys have all the power right now. I'm almost half dead. Look, I'm bleeding. I'm charred. I'm covered in my friend's guts. We're the last of the Rusthenge.
Well, you might be the final moments of the Rusthenge too if those Gabos come through that door, or whatever door, and start coming after us, or that creature starts coming after us.
Well, I can't guarantee if you have friends back there that are in the way, they're probably gonna fight. I'm just saying they're gonna defend themselves on their way out.
Giddy looks back at Souffle and kind of is like, "You might want to move." And Giddy is going to keep the spell he had prepared earlier in hand and ready.
Look, I'll open the secret door for you guys to go beat up Rip Nugget too. I'll do whatever you need. I'm begging for my life.
Well, we'll see if you make good on that promise.
Aren't you supposed to be heroes or something? It's not very heroic.
Hero is a relative term.
Just as bad as Rip Nugget then. Bullies, all of ya.
Weren't you just singing about destroying Sandpoint not even 5 minutes ago?
He made us sing those songs. He made us sing those songs. If he heard us not chanting, he was gonna send his goons on us. You don't wanna mess with his goons. They're terrifying. They got split mouths and long tongues.
That is a horrifying type of goon, I will say. No, not gonna do anything with that.
What?
My head was
Me?
in a different space.
Dylan's dying over here.
I'm trying to, I'm just biting my lip like, don't. Oh.
I mean, I was just laying prostrate there for a moment, but I mean, it's a little too late for split tongues. The split tongue joke's past. I don't want to die.
There were a lot of potentials within that short few sentences.
Oh,
I'm trying to
God.
save my tribe.
Oh, I just accidentally opened the door. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Giddy's turn. He just has a spell prepared and was talking to Galunk there and moved
Giddy
a little
has
bit.
the most unique turns. It's on Giddy's turn. We all just start going crazy and talking.
Yeah, right?
As it should be.
All right. Souffle.
I'm gonna step into the room
Okay.
and like, that like everyone's being loud, so I'm just gonna, having caught bits of the conversation, I'm gonna step into the room, and as I'm doing that, I'm just kind of gonna say across the chamber, only one of us is a hero. I'm gonna close the door. And I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Gerlunk's eyes go wide and he says, It's you! Murderer! Ah!
Huh? The what?
Why'd you bring that fiend? That fiend is back! You're the reason why we're here in the first place!
Uh-oh.
Silflay's just focused on Galunk, but that is my whole turn. Stepping through, interacting with the door to close it, and casting shield.
Interesting.
Calliope.
Calliope processing that is going to step a little bit further into this room towards the throne to try to peek around into the pit. The far... What?
Just a chair, yeah.
Yeah, that northwest area beyond the throne.
Mm-hmm.
And to look down there and see if she can see this thing that he has described.
You can catch sight of the silhouette of a large creature, kind of rummaging around in the darkness beyond.
Ledge.
But no, not enough that she would be able to do some kind of a check.
No, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Too far away.
Then she would... She's got that shield on. Don't really like that I have this shield anymore. She will ready an action that if a hostile creature comes within range of her, she'll attack it
Okay.
for the last two actions. I feel like we're
Alright.
all just like not wanting to do anything.
At the top of round 5, Gerlunk yells out, I'm gonna take my chances with the spiders and deal with you, you demon! He tries to run past Giddy and to the spiders, where the spiders are. Does Giddy have any reactions?
Well, Giddy did have an action prepared in case he tried to run.
Okay.
So, He is going to fire off blazing bolt at this thing.
Okay. Wait, how does it work if it's a new round? Does that just take your turn and put you in before the turn order for this creature?
That's a great question.
Let's look up the rules.
Tim, give us an answer, Tim.
Tim has been summoned. Ready is a 2-action ability. Be prepared to use an action that will occur outside of your turn. Choose a single action or free action you can use and designate a trigger. Your turn then ends. If the trigger designated occurs before the start of your next turn, you can use the chosen action as a reaction. You can't ready a free action that already has a trigger. If you have a multiple attack, readied action is an attack action. Your readied attack takes the multiple attack penalty you had the time you used ready. It's one of the few times that map applies when it's not your turn. Okay, so,
There is a 1-action variant of Blazing Bolt.
Okay.
So, Giddy is going to try tossing it at him as a warning.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. Well, this will be your reaction for the round. Ooh, that's a miss. It's a 19. He's like, ah!
I warned you.
Why are you working with that she-devil? Or they devil? Then it takes an action to open the door and runs the F away. Beyond your sight, into the chamber beyond the east. Oh wait, it doesn't close the door.
Closes the door with his telepathy.
And then something happens in the darkness beyond. To the south, Silflay, you hear the patter of feet, the scrambling of paws against dungeon floor, and the occasional "Ow! What the fuck is that on the ground?" in Goblin. Watch out! There's shit on the ground. Oh, what's going on? We gotta get out of here.
They've stepped on Legos.
And then you hear Brip.
Brip.
I mean, then it's Brip's turn.
I was gonna say, you sure do.
Brip would like to do a knowledge check.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with. Can I do nature or religion? Which one would be preferred?
What are you rolling for? What are you rolling this for?
Knowledge on this creature back here.
Oh yes, I guess you do have better sight of it through dark vision and all. So, what
Yeah,
you
I can see.
Hey there, sorry for the interruption, our stream crashed, but thanks to the magic of editing, we have stitched things back together. We'll return to combat now.
Ah!
We've returned.
Yes. Technical difficulties.
Hello.
Well, we're gonna wrap this up. End of the stream.
Back at it
And
again.
end of the round. It is Brip's turn before my rig decided to die of heat exhaustion. It's back now. It's poured water all over my computer. It's running much better.
That's exactly what an IT person would do.
Exactly.
And,
This is how you fix things, children.
you're
Just
up.
put
You can
ice on top of it, right?
You can see the creature in the darkness beyond, and down the ledge you can catch sight of parts of it. So go ahead and roll that nature check to see if you can identify it.
I rolled actually religioni. It's in the. I rolled it already.
Oh, okay. Religion, huh? Interesting. That is not enough to identify what this creature is. Unfortunately. It looks like a giant lizard, though.
Oh, it's so wormling.
Brip is going to stealthily move to get a slightly better view. That didn't do it. That was too far. just to see other things in there,
Okay.
and end his turn.
Okay. Silflay, at the southern part of the throne room, you hear more skittering, and it sounds like the remaining goblins, at least in this part of the Whistlefang lair, are exiting.
Hmm.
And
We're gonna hear an upsurge of people getting attacked by goblins on the road.
Right.
Right.
One problem fixed, one problem created.
I suppose I should have said, hey, don't attack Sandpoint, or else I'll kill you.
This hulking creature from beyond the shadows. You can see its hindquarters and maybe its back as it's approaching the ledge it's trying to climb up. Takes an action to move up and tries to clamber over.
Oh fuck.
I'm scared.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it does so. It makes its athletics check and clambers over.
Fun.
This is a very large green-scaled creature. It's covered in spikes, dagger-sharp teeth, and glowing red eyes. It's it's a lizard-like monster with it's about the size of a horse. Very long spiked tail. This is their recently captured pet named Cruncher.
Hmm.
That thing's cool looking.
That's pretty
Sure.
good looking. It's like
Kinda-
a. What were you gonna say, Jacob?
I was just gonna say, it kind of reminds me of the Jabberwocky design from Alice
little
in
bit.
Wonderland.
Yeah.
A little bit. The eyes aren't quite as buggy, but it's got some similar flavor.
So first action, move up to the ledge. Second action, to climb over the ledge. Third action is to move up. It'll finish its turn there as we go to Giddy.
Real quick, does
Yep.
that appear to be a hostile? Does this appear to be hostile?
Very hostile.
All
Oh
right,
yes,
that'll
I guess
trigger
your
Calliope's ready
reaction.
action to attack. So that'll be a reaction. There is the attack roll. I didn't target it. My bad. That's 15 on the die for a total of a 28.
28 is a hit.
All right, there is the damage. Again, I didn't target it. That's great. That's a total of 4 on 2d8. So that's 7 damage. Oh, I'm enfeebled. That's why. It's like, what? That doesn't...
Cruncher takes 7 points of damage from your swing. And Silflay, you're up.
Wait, nope.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the reaction's always throwing me off. My bad. Giddy.
All right. So, Giddy is in oh shit mode right now. It's just like, okay, well, I wasn't anticipating this becoming a problem. So he's going to look back at Iggy, and Iggy understands that look to mean, hey, defend me from this thing. So that is going to be a defend summoner. So that's one action. And then Giddy is going to move. Maybe if this. Why will you not let me move, Foundry? I hate you.
If you have a token
sometimes.
selected, you could use the arrow keys too, if that's any easier.
It won't let me. It's that's also because it says it's not my turn.
Oh.
There we go. That explains some things. All right. So now that Giddy is away from that thing and has moved, he is going to now do boost Eidolon on Iggy.
Boost.
So Iggy is going to gain some bonuses here. +2 to status bonus damage rolls with unarmed attacks. And it lasts for a whole round, so I'm assuming it will still be up by next round.
Okay, yep. Yep, I think so.
So Iggy basically increases in size to kind of match closer to what this thing is.
Oh, cool.
And that's all 3.
All right. Let's see. Now it is Silflay's turn, followed by Calliope.
Okay, let's check distance here. Okay. Brip had handed me a statue that has been in my hand,
Ah,
and I'm just gonna kind of look at it and say, okay, Vraz is this, I think?
as you say the name, the small jade statue begins to hum and glow with a magical energy. You feel like you need to let go.
Think it's time you come out. And I kind of toss it forward.
Okay. This snake, or where does it? Where do you want it to appear? It's got to be within a adjacent tile.
Yeah, that's fine there.
Okay, so right in front of you, this
Oh yeah.
giant green venomous viper appears in front of you. The statue kind of clinks on the ground like a Pokeball, and then it disappears in a flash of greenish white light. And in its stead is this green viper, ready to take your commands.
I don't know how companions work, but we need to attack that thing.
So you can give it. I think you spend 1 action to give it 2.
I see. I will do that next turn. My last action, I will cast Guidance upon Calliope.
Sweet.
Vrasthis appears.
Big green serpenty
So
snake. That's
Snake.
snake.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
It's a pesto covered danger noodle. Calliope.
Calliope is going to swing away, feeling the imbued power from guidance. I don't know what more I was going to say there, but she swings out. Oh no, that's a miss. That was not a great roll. That was a 22 to hit. Yeeks.
22 is a miss. Yep.
Yeah. She will swing a second time.
I believe.
That's another miss. That's another 8 on the
my
die.
gosh.
So 16, last action, she's going to raise her shield.
Smart. All right. That is the end of the round and the end of the session, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all for sticking around, watching this combat unfold as we explore more of the Rusthenge lair. We will catch you all next time. Actually, not next time, because next Monday, I'm playing Starfinder.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. But join our Discord, chat it up, join some games, run some games, and don't forget to always live by the die and die by the die. Deuces.
Bye.
See you.